weeks past, there's a lot of different areas you can go to. Zoe is already banned. Kindred priority has been recently on the down, but Trick has been one of our best Kindred players, so taking it away from Songwon, a big Kindred player himself, was the thing you first thought, but the Trundle priority is way up, and they say, hey, if you want to take the Kindred matchup, we'll deal with it with the Trundle.
Stock and Trundle rising after he made an appearance in that new Rise cinematic. Everyone just wants a piece of the troll, but might just be the Kindred going over to Songwon here for Hanwha Life Esports, but wait on it for now. We'll show that Tahm Kench, which is in that top 3 big picks for Key, but actually will be the Orianna being blinded into mid for Lava.
Interesting stat that I've just been able to look up. In the last 15 Trundle games, he's 12-3. That is an insanely high win rate for a first-round champion. And even in matchups like the Kindred, it's working out. The Orianna priority that I alluded to will be found here, but you have to think that Tempt is going to say, I'd love to return to that Azir, please. And it's certainly going to be available. And while I've got a first round of support, they consider for a long time, they flash the Tahm Kench and then take the Shen, and now it seems all about the mind games between BBQ and Hanwha, as the hover is already here for Trick.
It might just be, yep, Tahm Kench going to be locked in. So Ignar picking that one up for himself.
Give me that Azir, yeah!
Nope. Will be the Azir.
That's what I want to see. Bring it out here. Fun matchup.
Ready for some Shurima shuffling.
Yep, exactly. You can go very aggressive against Ori. You also have good trades in lane. It's not a hard counter lane per se, but
lane.
Ooh. It's not going to be the Blitzcrank, of course. Tahm Kench already locked in.
He always just flashes this one out.
Who's going to take Vladimir?
I mean, that would be a very annoying lane in solo queue, Tahm Kench Blitzcrank, but Ashe will be the final pickup here for Ghost.
All right. Marksman play for Ghost has been mostly on Vladimir duty this season.
And Rise.
It's not going to be Vladimir, it's going to be the Rise. So this is the one that's higher win rate coming through for Sangyun. What does that mean for the Orianna here? Are we going to see Orianna bot lane finally in the LCK? It's been flirted with a million times. And also you have the Rise versus Azir. I think that Hanwha Life are going to go LPL first, but we'll wait and see. There's 20 seconds to find out.
A little bit more time. Go ahead and flex this one around. We'll see if they want to put that in the bottom side of the map.
I've been baited so many times this week.
We know that Sangyun likes Rise and he's proficient on this pick.
Oh, we're going to do it.
But
come on, I'm being baited.
3 more seconds.
How baited am I going to be?
1.
He's doing
and
it.
We're locked in. All right, Orianna going to the bottom lane for Sangyun.
All right.
It's going to be Rise in the mid for Lava versus that Azir.
Awesome. So Achilles, your front row for final. Someone, speaking of cool stuff, a level 2 gank.
A very early gank. Wrapping around here. That's going to be the lockdown for the Rune Prison. And Tempt doesn't think there's anything he can do. Last auto's not going to kill Lava. He's got that potion ticking. First blood going to be going over to Songwon. Dangerously close. Almost had that 1-for-1. But
so that dodge ability goes away.
Still sticking around. Almost has Mega. And has Songwon roaming up, so would love to bait Crazy a little bit closer into that tower, try to get the stun, lock him down. But for now, try to escort this Kindred in, perhaps. Bounces to the side. Crazy going to be running down the river. The wall not going to connect, but he arrives to the Stand United. Now they pin him into the wall, and there's nothing that this Cho'Gath can do. The 2v3 seemed manageable. The 3v1, or 2v3. The 2v1.
Here's a TP.
Yeah, TP's coming in to the back. For a lockdown, Lava arriving. The pillar
3.
comes in. 3 members going to be locking down the Tahm Kench. Ignar does not stand a chance, nor does Trick. He will die. TP desperately trying to be channeled by Ghost, but he just can't get it off in time. He will fall. Hanwha Life explode aggressively into the bottom side of the map, stretch it to a 5-0. Now summon the Rift Herald, look for another tower. Then you just pick up a Mountain Drake at the same time.
And this might just be it. I know it's not going to be the game decided at this moment, but the amount of gold lead and control Hanwha Life have had is going to be so difficult for BBQ to find a way to get back into this game. It's a 4,500 gold lead, but if you get outnumbered, it's going to be bad. Speaking of outnumbering, though.
Maybe this mine coming down. Shurima Shuffle does get the connection in on the Lava. They're trying to keep him alive with the Stand United, but he's still going so damn low. He's cutting his way into the back. Trick goes forward to try to finish him off. He cannot do so. Now the Devourer has to come down from Ignar, who flashes over the wall, spits him out. Tempt manages to put one on the board as Arise will fall, but Orianna, Sangyun follows up, taking down Tempt. Hanwha Life maybe a bit too overzealous there from the side of Lava. They give up the perfect game, but they still have massive control.
But those are the sort of chokes that BBQ's comp was made for, and unfortunately, because of the lead from Hanwha, the kills weren't registered. The command protect comes in just in time to delay the inevitable. It's a 1-for-1, but Hanwha Live still pushing.
Yep, still want a bit more. Strong now not going to be exhausted. Building up. Looking for that Maganar case. They try to contest this one. Nice. Rupture comes through. Knocks up multiple. Songyun got that blue buff low on mana at the moment. Dissident's going to come down. Just get just tricked crazy, but seems like he can just go ahead and walk this one out. Up here on the backside of Key, but now Linderong into the backside does arrive with his teleport. Pushing forward, nearly going to be losing out on that Maganar. Will lose it here, will get taken down, but the kill-off trick as Hanwha Life manages to finish off the Baron.
You see how unclean it has to be trying to take a Baron with low tankiness early in the game. It's not necessarily the cleanest of plays, but they've done plenty of clean stuff, and Songwon says, I will have a mark, I'll steal that away. Plenty of marks for Songwon, but the Baron, the big claim. And 3 minutes of Baron buff should be enough for them to wreck the space.
Don't have it on Linderong for the split push, but clearly he was doing well enough, even without the Baron mid. And then the last two in top, Lava, someone going to get that one pushed in. Linderong's going to get jumped on. Pops the stun, Ash Arrow going to get the connection onto the Gnar. He gets popped up by the Rupture, and he doesn't stand a chance. Will get taken down. But this is the price that has to be paid for a kill onto the Gnar. He tries to flash in, almost gets that taunt, but Temp flashes away right at the last second, but it's looking like an inhibitor in top, maybe the tower in mid, just to finish
around you. But we of course remember Tempt on Orianna using his shockwave for the first time as the Nexus exploded. They're being dictated to, but they're trying something.
Arrow coming down, Songwon just gonna flash away from that one. Now pushing in a bit more aggressively, getting some damage in on a Crazy. In the meantime, Linderong and Lava take out that first tower. Now keep going forward, gets the taunt. First Divide pushing back, doesn't quite get the hits. And it's not stopping Hanwha Life from pushing forward for this victory. The third final inhibitor will go down. Sand Tower is up just to try to delay, but this Baron-empowered Super Creep is doing so much work.
Remember, the Sand Turret doesn't actually stop the Nexus going down, but they have the one Nexus turret that stops Hanwha Life starting on it.
Crazy flashing away, trying to stay alive. Second Nexus Tower will fall. The Nexus is going to be exposed. Key down to half. Ghost gets a couple hits in. Does work that Shen low. Flashing back. Tons of damage going through onto Tricky. Barely survives. Makes it back over into the fountain. And Songwon pushes forward. The Lambs of Spike going to be thrown down. Hanwha Life not going to get any final kills. 8-3 will be the final kill count, but they will go ahead and take the Nexus in fairly convincing fashion. Took them 2 Barons, but they get the win pretty cleanly overall.
I think when it comes to Kindred comps closing out games, you're still really impressed with how Hanwha Life...
Yes, players are concerned, but yeah, you know, Hyperprocs onto a Cho'Gath gets you some pretty big numbers, but overall, the team play coming through for Hanwha Life just going to be on point. Great escort service coming in from Lava, just constantly getting those Realm Warps over, saving Linderong, and then pushing him over to the Baron, where things were already prepped.
Definitely like what I see from Hanwha Life.